there, horror friends. This is AJ Horror Reviewer here to give you a movie review. The movie I've selected today is His House from 2020. This one's about an hour 33. It's got 100% on Rotten Tomato. Fans gave it like a 73%. It's on Netflix currently. Let me just run through this one. Director and screenwriter Remi Weekes is his debut, which is pretty impressive because I thought this was a pretty good film. Let's go through the cast. We got Wunmi Mosaku that plays Rial in this. She was in Alice Darling, and she was in Lovecraft Country that's on Max, which is a really trippy show. It's pretty good. Then we've got Chope Derisu, who plays Bull in this. He was in Silent Night and The Colony, among other films. And then we got Matt Smith. Most people know him as Doctor Who or whatever. I don't watch that, but it's huge. I mean, he was also in Morbius and A Last Night in Soho. That's the basic cast. That's really the only main characters, although Matt Smith isn't really a main character. It's the couple. So this one basically is about a couple who is some refugees that got out of South Sudan, that were fleeing the war there, and basically it kind of comes from their perspective of like becoming assimilated into a culture. I think this one's in England where they get put in this pretty big house. Kind of not the most well kept up, but they feel like they've won the jackpot, basically getting out of South Sudan, where people are just getting killed every day. It's just war and trauma and like just a lot, I mean, that I couldn't even imagine. But where the dark aspects of this film come from what they did to get to their new home, and that plays out in a pretty dark way, from a Apith or a night witch, which is Sudanese like myth or folklore. Basically, that they stole something, and the night witch is coming to pretty much interrogate their life and like torture them. So basically, it gives you perspective of their new life, and the trauma kind of like comes back to them as they're trying to assimilate to the new culture, and it gives a really good perspective. I was like, man, that's got to be really difficult to completely be in a completely different culture, completely different country, and yeah, that's hard enough on its own. But then the horror comes in, and inside the house, there's the Apith is trying to psychologically torture them and eventually physically try to cause them to kill themselves or give themselves over to the Night Witch. And that's basically the struggle throughout the film. And I'm not going to give this the ending away. The ending is pretty interesting, intriguing, and also I think it's a good ending. I don't want to say if it's positive or negative, but this is a great film, especially for Remi Weekes' debut. That's fantastic. It's got 100% Rotten Tomato. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I love it. But that's basically what I've got for this one. I'm trying to keep it brief. I hope this was helpful. Click that subscribe button if you don't mind. And likes are always cool. And I hope you have a great one.